Be me, 27. Senior sysadmin for a fintech startup. Living in a shoebox apartment in downtown Seattle. Rent is approximately 60% of my income. The other 40% goes to Uber Eats and Steam sales. Haven't seen the sun in 3 weeks. Skin tone is essentially #FFFFFF. Social life exists entirely within World of Warcraft raids and Slack channels. Burnout hits harder than a truck. Wake up one Tuesday. Can't do it anymore. Can't listen to another project manager ask for a quick sync. Boss says the company is going fully remote to save on office space. Lightbulb_moment.jpg. Why am I paying $3,000 a month to live in a concrete box? Look at real estate listings in the middle of nowhere. Find a charming rustic farmhouse in rural Montana. Price is suspiciously low. Purchase immediately without inspection because I am an idiot. Pack my entire life into a U-Haul. Drive 14 hours into the void. Arrive at the property. Rustic was a polite way of saying haunted shack. Nearest neighbor is 2 miles away. Nearest grocery store is an hour away. No cell service. Thank God I ordered Starlink or I would have died instantly. First week is hell. House makes noises that sound like dying whales. Pipes rattle. Something is living in the attic. Probably a raccoon, maybe a demon. Decide to ignore it and focus on setting up the server rack. Priorities. 2 weeks in. Water stops working. Go to the well pump house. Look at the machinery like it's alien technology. I can fix a corrupted Linux kernel in my sleep. I cannot fix a rusty water pump from 1985. Hit it with a wrench. Nothing happens. Hit it harder. Pipe bursts. Water everywhere. Freezing cold. Soaked, shivering, standing in mud. Hear a truck approaching. Gravel crunching. Beat-up Ford F-250 pulls into my driveway. Driver steps out. Female. Maybe 26? Wearing Carhartt overalls, flannel, messy bun, dirt on her face. Looks like she wrestled a bear and won. She leans against the truck, chewing on a toothpick. You tryin' to flood the valley, city boy? Voice is raspy, confident. I am currently holding a wrench like a weapon. Teeth chattering. Pump, broke. She rolls her eyes. Walks over, pushes me aside gently. Move, you look like you're gonna pass out. She inspects the damage. Pulls a toolkit out of her truck that is worth more than my car. Fixes the pipe in 10 minutes. Tightens a valve I didn't even know existed. Water stops spraying. She wipes grease on her pants. Name's Riley. I run the cattle ranch next over. Saw the geyser from the road. I introduce myself. Extend a hand. My hand is soft, pale, trembling. Her hand is calloused, rough, grip like a vice. Nice to meet ya. Don't touch the pressure switch again unless you want to blow the tank. She leaves. I stand there in the mud, humiliated and strangely aroused. Next day. Bake cookies as a thank you. Store-bought dough burned the bottom slightly. Drive to her ranch. It's massive. Cows everywhere. Smells like manure and hay. Find her in a barn fixing a tractor. She's covered in oil this time. Offer cookies. She looks at them skeptically. You trying to poison me? No, just thanks for the water. She takes one, eats it in one bite. Dry, but edible, thanks. We talk awkwardly. She asks what I do. I explain cloud computing. Her eyes glaze over. So you type on a computer and money comes out? Basically. Must be nice. I wrestle 2,000-pound animals for a living. She invites me to watch them move the herd. I agree because I have no backbone. Stand by the fence. See her on a horse. She commands the dogs, herds the cattle, looks majestic. Total command of the environment. I trip over a bucket and fall into a pile of hay. She laughs. Not a polite laugh. A deep belly laugh. I am the town clown now. Weeks pass. We develop a weird dynamic. I am the tech support. She is the survival support. Her Wi-Fi is garbage. I go over and install a mesh network, optimize her router settings. She watches me work. You have fast fingers. I blush. It's just typing. She pays me in steak. Literal raw steaks wrapped in butcher paper. From the cow you saw last week, his name was Bucky. I feel guilty eating Bucky. Bucky tastes delicious. She starts dragging me out of the house. You're too pale, you look like a cave salamander. Takes me hiking. I am dying after 15 minutes. Elevation is high. Lungs burning. She is casually chatting while climbing a vertical rock face. Come on, IT, push through the pain. We reach the top. View is incredible. She hands me a canteen. Not bad, you didn't vomit. Progress. Winter is coming. Montana winter is not a joke. She comes over to inspect my house. Frowns at my windows. You're gonna freeze to death in here. She shows up the next day with caulking guns and plastic wrap. We spend the weekend winterizing my house. She teaches me how to chop wood. First swing, I missed the log completely and almost hit my shin. She takes the axe. It's all in the hips, watch. Splits the log in one swing. I try again. Eventually, I manage to split a piece of kindling. She cheers mockingly. Look at that. A lumberjack is born. We sit by the fire that night, drinking whiskey. She asks why I moved here. I tell her about the emptiness of the city, the noise, the feeling of being a cog in a machine. She listens intently. I get it. I visited Denver once, too many people, felt like I couldn't breathe. She leans her head on my shoulder. My heart rate spikes to 180. She smells like pine and wood smoke. It's nice. First heavy snow hits. 3 feet in one night. Power goes out. My UPS keeps the servers running for an hour, then silence. House gets cold fast. Phone rings. Landline still works. It's Riley. You alive over there? Barely. Roads are blocked. I'm taking the snowmobile over. Pack a bag. She rescues me. We ride back to her ranch on the snowmobile, holding onto her waist for dear life. Her house has a massive wood stove, warm and cozy. Her dad is there. Terrifying old man named Earl. Stares at me. This the computer boy? Yeah, Dad, be nice. Earl grunts. Can he shovel? We'll find out. I spend the next 3 days shoveling snow. My arms turn to jelly. Back hurts. Hands blistered. Earl watches me from the porch. Eventually nods. He don't quit. I'll give him that. Validation from Earl feels better than any promotion I ever got. One night during the storm, Riley and I are playing cards. Power is still out. Candlelight. She looks at me. You haven't complained once. What do you mean? Most city guys would be whining about the cold or the work. You just keep going. I'm terrified of Earl. Fear is a great motivator. She laughs. Reaches across the table. Takes my hand. Her skin is rough against mine. You're all right, Anon. We kiss. Tastes like whiskey and chapstick. Best moment of my life. Spring comes. I am now fully integrated into ranch life. Still work my IT job 9 to 5, but 5 to 9 is ranch time. I own flannel shirts now. I bought a truck, Toyota Tacoma. I'm not ready for a Ford yet. Riley mocks my truck. Cute toy. It gets good gas mileage. It can't tow a trailer. One day, emergency. Riley is out in the far pasture. Calving season. Radio calls come in. Cow is in trouble. Breech birth. She needs help. Earl is in town getting parts. It's up to me. I drive out there. Road is mud. Slide around, almost ditch the Tacoma. Make it to the field. Riley is shoulder deep inside a cow, sweating, panicked look in her eyes. I can't turn the calf. I need you to pull. I have never been this close to a cow's rear end. I am wearing my good flannel. Doesn't matter. She gives instructions. Grab the chains. When I say pull, you pull with everything you got. Okay. We struggle for 20 minutes. Mud, blood, slime. Finally, the calf slides out. Slightly blue. Riley clears its airway. Rubs it vigorously with straw. Calf coughs. Takes a breath. We collapse in the mud. Covered in biological fluids. Adrenaline crash. She looks at me. Smiles, exhausted. Good job, partner. Calls me partner. Feels good, man. Summer rolls around. County fair. Riley wants to enter the tractor pull. Also wants me to enter the pie eating contest. You have a fast metabolism, use it. I enter. I win. Beat a guy named Big Mike. Riley is cheering louder than anyone. She wins the tractor pull. We are a power couple. Local town finally accepts me. No longer the city boy. Now Riley's boy, or the computer guy who helped deliver that calf. I start automating the ranch. Install sensors in the water tanks. Drones to check fences. Earl is suspicious of the drones. It's spying on us. No, Earl, it tells you if the cows got out so you don't have to drive for 2 hours. Earl sees it work once. Now obsessed with the drone. Wants me to equip it with a speaker to yell at cows. I do it. We hear Earl's voice from the sky shouting, "Get moving, Bessie!" Future is now. Year 2. I propose. Not at a fancy restaurant. In the barn. While we are feeding the horses. I fumble the ring. Drops into the hay. We spend 30 minutes looking for it. She finds it. Is this for me or for the horse? For you. About time. She says yes. Wedding is on the ranch. I wear a suit with cowboy boots. Still feel weird in the boots. She wears a dress, but keeps her boots on. Vows are short. I promise to fix your computer. I promise to pull you out of snowbanks. Reception is a barbecue. Whole town shows up. Earl gives a speech. He's scrawny, and he talks too much about crypto, whatever. But he works hard. He's family. Don't cry. Cry a lot. Fast forward another year. We live in the big ranch house now. My old farmhouse is my dedicated office/server room. Riley comes in while I'm on a Zoom call with corporate. She's holding a baby goat. Babe, hold this. Mom rejected it. Dumps a goat in my lap. VP of engineering asks, "Is that a goat?" Yes, he is the new intern. Goat bleats loudly. Meeting derailed. Everyone loves the goat. I get promoted to lead architect because they think I'm eccentric and cool. Riley laughs when I tell her. You? Cool? You sleep with a nightlight. It's an ambient LED strip. Whatever helps you sleep, cowboy. Life is good. Still socially awkward. Still prefer video games to parties. But now I have a co-op partner. She carries me in real life. I carry her in Halo. Perfect balance. Sometimes I miss the city food. But then I look outside. Mountains, open sky. My wife driving a tractor, looking like a goddess of the harvest. She waves. I wave back. Go back to coding. 10 out of 10 would buy a haunted farmhouse again.